This morning, people are dealing with the mess left behind from yesterday's storm. The heavy rain caused major flooding in some areas, including parts of New Jersey. That's where we find Briella Tomassetti. She joins us from Little Falls, New Jersey, with more. Good morning, Briella. How are the roads out there?
Yeah, well, some parts of town, Tashani, are looking pretty good. We were up in an area that was on higher ground, so the folks there were pretty lucky because much of the water had receded. But now we're approaching a part of town where things aren't looking as great. There are evacuation order signs pretty much everywhere. We're approaching a sign now that says road closed. We're going to try to weave our way around it because right here we are pulling up on an area that is just completely inundated with water. The entire street, Woodcliff Avenue, excuse me, which is parallel to the Passaic River, is just totally underwater. And we have not seen people emerge from their homes yet, but I'm actually seeing some lights on in this area. So that means a lot of these people did not heed that evacuation order. Yesterday's storm dumped more than 5 inches of rain over parts of New Jersey, inundating roads, stranding some drivers in their vehicles, and leading to dramatic water rescues. And while the torrential rains may have finally subsided, the threat of flooding has not entirely disappeared. For those who live along the Passaic River, it'll continue for at least the next couple of days. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, the river will crest late tonight or early tomorrow morning and is predicted to peak at 22 feet, only 2 feet shy of its highest historic crest of 24 feet following Hurricane Irene. Not many places were spared from raging floodwaters. In Newark, truck drivers trudged through swampy streets. In Ridgewood, the high school football field looked more like a small lake. In Lodi, first responders traveled door to door by boat. And in Passaic, firefighters raced against the clock to rescue a man from his car with the water quickly rising around him.
Somehow he wound up in the middle where the water was rising fast. There's multiple manhole covers that are missing in that area, so he was hesitant to get out of the car. On our arrival, the water was about halfway up the car. Yeah, another live look right now at Woodcliff Avenue. Again, the water has just spilled over its banks, making this street completely impassable. I mentioned before some people are back in their homes, but the homes that are really just in the middle of this, those people, there's no way that they were really able to return because most of the things in their houses are probably just totally damaged. The storm, though, disrupting daily lives in other ways. Patterson Public Schools announced closures for today. Other districts in impacted areas are also closed or they have delayed openings. So people are trying to resume life as they know it. But it's hard because, again, this area is still under a flood watch and that water may not recede until later tonight or tomorrow morning. So definitely rough for the people who live here. Tashani will send it back to you and we'll have updates in the next half hour.
All right, Briella, be careful out there. Thank you. Check back in with Briella a little later.